Today we are going to learn about negative exponents. Let's review positive exponents. So 2 to the power of 3 means 2 times 2 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4, and 4 times 2 is 8. 2 squared is 4. 2 to the power of 1 is 2. And if we look at this pattern here, each time we go down, we are really dividing this by 2. So if we take 2 and divide it by 2, this is 1. That's silly. Anything to the power of 0 is 1. Another reason is if we have, I guess something like, I'll write it off here, x to the power of 4 divided by x to the power of 4. Anything divided by itself is 1, or if we were to subtract those exponents, 4 minus 4 is 0, so it's x to the power of 0, which is also the same as 1. All right, so then if we continue this pattern one more time, and we take that 1 and we divide it by 2, that would give us 1/2. A shortcut to get the 1/2 is to take the 2 and bring it to the opposite side of the fraction bar, which we originally didn't see, but we could put it over 1. And we flip it to the other side, and then the exponent would become positive. So it has a positive 1, and a positive 1 exponent doesn't really make a difference. So it would be the same as just 1/2. All right, another way to kind of explain that too is, let's say we have the sum of the x's. If we were to subtract these exponents, 3 minus 4 is -1. Okay, we could also though write it out the long way, like this, and then x divided by x is 1. So we're left with 1 on top, x on the bottom. So really, when we have that negative exponent, we bring it to the we bring that base number to the bottom of the fraction bar. Okay, so it used to be up here in the numerator, now it's down in the denominator, and then the exponent would become positive. Okay, all right, so let's look at the one with the 5 here, 5 to the power of -2. So this is the same as it being over 1. We're going to bring the 5 down to the bottom. That exponent is now positive. If there's nothing on top, it's the same as a 1, because we could always multiply this by 1 and it would stay the same. And then we don't really need that 1 on the bottom, because 1 times 5 squared is still just 5 squared. Okay, so you can either leave your answer like this, or you could say it's 1/25, because 5 squared is 25. All right, for the next one, ooh, this one has an extra 6 with it. It is 6 times x to the power of 3. They're two separate things. So we would keep the 6 up on the top, but we would bring the x down to the bottom, and then the exponent would then be positive. All right, let's look at this one down here. So this is 1/6 to the power of -2. Since the negative exponent is on the bottom, we're going to bring it up to the top and then make it positive. So bring the 6 up to the top with a positive exponent. So you can keep your answer like this, or you can also say that it's 36.